What's up, loungers? Welcome back to another episode with your girl Alicia. This is Alicia's Lounge. So if you are subscribed, you are a lounger. If you're not subscribed, what is you doing? Okay. You're just a passenger. You just passing by, child. We need you to be a lounger so you can stay up on this good tea that we are going to be talking about. If you clicked on this video, you know we're talking about Love is Blind. And 10 and 11 was really a doozy because, like, why did we not get the finale? Like, why did we not get the weddings? Like, let's talk about it. Like, why didn't we get the weddings, child? Like, I'm still hot about that. I was ready for the weddings. On to the next show, child. But let's get into episode 10. Okay. Um, let's literally bring it back. Okay, I got all my notes. Um, my thing is Bree is not a girl's girl. Okay. She's not a girl's girl. And that's why she wasn't in Miami. According to Amber. Okay. But why is Chris talking about I could take you to the Four Seasons, calling her baby and everything like that? Like, girl, what? Like, Breezy is not my favorite. Like, she did not shut it down quick enough for me. And I didn't like that. And she's over here like, why didn't you say this in Cabo? What, girl, what? Why didn't you say this in Cabo? Why would you want him to say this in Cabo? That's why I was saying this, like, in the last episode. That's what she wanted. Like, she wanted somebody to be like, oh, I wanted to be with you. I wanted to be with you. No, girl. You don't see Connor? Connor is literally right there. Like, I don't understand. And Chris talking about something, but you had too many male friends and they were losers. You are a loser. You are a loser. Chris was so thirsty. And you know how I feel about Breezy. Yes, Chris was so thirsty. And then he was just crashing out. Cause then why did he go over there talking to Jess, talking about some you look good. I think you did. She's like, I don't need you to tell me anything. Like, yeah, boy, pipe down because nobody is worried about you. So I didn't like that. And like, boy, we don't care that you're at the Four Seasons. We don't care. Um, and so then that happened. But I felt bad for Connor because Connor was just like, looking the whole entire time, like, what's going on, what's going on. So, that was that. But yeah, so I didn't really care for Breezy. Then, y'all, we get to Alex, Ashley, and then Priyanka, child, baby. It was a lot. Um, So I was just let's back up. The fact that Chris was telling Jessica that like a lot of people hate him, I'm like, that's not a flex. That's not cute. Like, why are you telling us that people hate you? He's like, everybody hates me. Okay, boy. And according to online, child, them exes, they ain't all just from Texas, child. They don't like him. So yeah, Chris is not my favorite, and I don't really care for Breezy. So I'm like, actually, they should be together. Chris and Breezy, they should be together. So let's go to Alex, Priyanka, and Ashley. Now, my thing is, Alex and Priyanka know each other from Chicago, right? I had to figure out, is Columbus close to Chicago? That's what I needed to look up. Because what was he doing in Chicago? What was he doing? Oh, y'all. Dang it, I meant to send something to myself. It's Chicago and Columbus are like 5 hours away. So I'm like, how did Chicago get into the mix? And then he lived in Austin. He did like a screenshot saying that he was in Austin. It was on his Airbnb, which Airbnb, okay, boy, you don't have a job. I mean, you don't have a house. He posted on his Airbnb that he was in Austin. And it was a couple of months. It was like from December to February, which is like 3 months. I mean, you are kind of living there, kind of, and then June to August. But this was in 2021. Dude, 2021, 2022. Y'all, he was in Cleveland for almost a whole year. I'm like, where is Columbus? Where is Columbus? I don't see. He's like, you want to see my license? I would have been like, yeah. Ashley was like, no, I don't want to see your license. Yeah, that Alex and Priyanka stuff did not add up. I'm like, what? So I was like, did they talk to each other before? Like, Columbus and Chicago are not even close. So I was really confused. I'm like, yeah, let me see your license. If she would have seen the license, yes, yes, he's just living. Yes, He's living Airbnb to Airbnb, Airbnb to Airbnb. Yes, he's talking about how he lived in. Now, I mean, he not talking because baby, he was in Dubai. Well, for 7 days, he was in Auckland. That's New Zealand. He stayed in Tampa. He was in Florida. He was in Tampa. He was in Joshua Tree. That was only 2 days. I'm like, boy, what's your job? I'm looking at. He was in Casablanca. That's like by LA, I think, or something. He was in Morocco. He was in Arizona, child, 2022. Baby. He was like, what if I was telling the truth? Well, sir, you are looking kind of like, do you have a remote job? Somebody came on talking about they worked together, but that girl said that she lived in, I think she said she lived in Arizona. She said he wasn't that good at his job. I mean, I'm not surprised because he don't be there, child. So that was crazy. But yeah, I said Priyanka was like, yeah, this isn't a process, like this is a marriage. And she was like, well, you said this, you said that. And then Ashley was over there looking dumb. Ashley's like, yeah, that's not what you told me. Yeah, that's not what you said. And Priyanka's like, yeah. He's like, well, what do you want me to tell you? He started getting snippy, like, well, do you want me to tell you this? Do you want me to tell you when I did this? Did you know what you did 2 years ago on a Tuesday? I'd have been like, yep. Ashley was like, no, I'm like, yep, sure did. I was at work. Where were you at, sir? Okay. I know where I was at. Okay. And so he's getting mad. He's like, is this a 2-on-1? Is this a one? Boy, who are you talking to? Baby, Priyanka said, you ain't talking to me. You're not talking to me. No, thank you. No, thank you. And she got up on out there and left. And here goes Ashley. Well, what's going on? We'll talk about it later. Girl, stand up. You need to be standing up like Priyanka. Stand up. Okay, girl? Stand up. Let's go. Let's get it. And I was just like, ugh. And then Chris had the nerve to go over there and dap up Connor. He wants to be so confident, but he's so insecure. It's so It's so It's so to me. So like okay. And so then we get into like they're talking. I hope I'm not messing these days up. But he's like, oh yeah, it's the last day. So he's like literally well, they get home and he's talking, but she's not really telling him the truth. She's over here like, oh yeah, he did this, he did that, and like, oh, I was not the wrong episodes. Or maybe it was like no, I think it's all together. I don't really know. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm getting confused. Talking about like the phone call and stuff like that, or the text messaging, and he was on vanish mode and asking that she wanted him to respond and stuff like that. Like that was just too much. Like, what is going on? I just don't understand. Like, girl, why are you still entertaining him? But that's what she wanted to do. So there's that. I was gonna say episode 10 though, we get to like where they're on their last dates, and Connor is literally like saying, like pouring his out on you, like, I love you, on your worst days, you know, and then it's just like they're on this date, they're talking, and they're like on this little train thing. I was like, okay, on the train, child. Them just quiet, just by themselves. I think I'm getting this all mixed up. I'm so sorry, y'all. Oh, yes, let me back up. I'm getting this all wrong. Amber and Jordan. Okay, forget that part. Amber and Jordan. Jordan got so mad at Amber. Amber got so mad at Jordan. Child. Amber got mad at Jordan because Amber overheard Jordan saying, like, I guess it was a lot or something like that. Like, it was a lot to deal with, like, you know, trying to be a stepdad and different things like that. And she's like, well, if you want to go, you know, like we can go or something like that. And he's like, whoa, you heard this wrong, you heard this wrong. She ended up not talking to this man for a whole night. That boy was shook up and sad, eating pizza, not eating, stuff like that. And I was like, dang, like she didn't even really give him a chance to like talk. Like she didn't even give him a chance to really say anything. I was like, what is going on? Like you didn't even give him a minute. And so well then she comes back and she's like, oh yeah, I usually would like, leave and like not say anything and stuff like that. But I came back, we should talk. And she's just like, okay, just tell me, about it. Like, do you want to meet Emma or whatever? Then they're like, okay, let's meet Emma. Um and then I guess like they kind of plan to meet Emma. But I was like, Amber, she's a girl's girl. Like she stands up and protects her people, okay? Like she gonna protect you. And I'm like, she need to be friends with Ashley. Ashley needs to get some of that up in her, okay? Because that was crazy. Okay. Oh, now I remember. Now this is why episode 10 was all over the place for me because they did like the wedding, I meant the bachelorette parties and stuff like that. I remember. And they tried on their dresses. So everybody trying on their dresses. I actually thought Bree's first dress was cute. She wasn't feeling not Bree. Look at me getting names. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I thought Bree's first dress was cute. Right? I think she's the first one. But then she didn't like she didn't like that one. No, it wasn't Bree. What is her name? Dang it, what is her name? Cause Bree had like the halter. Dang, whoever the first girl who did it, her dress was cute. I can't remember. Oh, yeah, her dress was cute. Dang it, what was her name? The first person, because that dress was cute. But then Brittany's dress was so cute, but I'm like, Brittany girl, you should have saved that dress. Cause Devontae is not marrying you, okay? You should have saved that dress, child. That wasn't gonna work. Okay. Let's go to the next thing. And then who else? I think analysis isn't even working for me. Bree's dress was just kind of basic to me, to be quite honest. Bree's dress was basic. Emma's dress was cute. She had a little show and tell, little peekaboo thing. That was cute. Um and then who else was it? I'm trying to remember all these people's names, child. Amber, Bree, Brittany, Ashley. Ashley's dress was it was okay. And then I wrote all these people's names down, but child, I can't remember them. I can't remember their names down, y'all. So sorry. Oh, Christine. That's who I was trying to figure out. I like Christine's dress. I think I like Christine's dress. But Christine didn't like her dress. I think that's what it is. Child, let me you know what I'm doing? I think I'm on the wrong I'm on the wrong episode, child. This is all episode 11. So it's going to be really quick because yeah, episode 10 was just Alex and Ashley getting out. I just fast forward their stuff because who got time? And then Emma and Mike again talking about kids. I just don't have time. So now I remember now. I didn't have time for it. Okay, talking about the kids and the giraffes and stuff like that. But yeah, oh no, I was correct. Yes, I was correct, Christine. I like Christine's dress. She was the first person. I couldn't remember her because maybe they barely even be filming her. I'm surprised she was even at the dang dress rehearsal. Okay. Christine's dress. I like Christine's dress. That and then I like the first one though too. I was like, it was not Brie, child. I'm so sorry, y'all. Forgive me. And then Emma's was cute. She was about to cry. Brittany already had hers, child. She was not playing. Then here comes Brie, whatever the heck she got on. Hers was like halter top or something like that. I was like, yeah, I wasn't really feeling that halter top one, but hey, it is what it is. Um, and that's all that I could think of because yeah, no, thank you. I messed it up. And then the men, see, I got my notes. The men, I think somebody had on a blue suit. Was it Jordan or it was Mike? I thought Mike I thought Connor looked nice. I thought Connor's like suit was nice. I think oh yeah, Jordan had the blue suit on. The people were not feeling that one. I was like, oh, okay, dare to be different, child. That's what I need some men to do. Dare to be different. Um, and then who else was it? Connor, Mike, Jordan. Oh, Vic. Vic's was nice. He met his friends and they was talking, child. Um, his suit was nice. Connor, Vic, Mike. I wish I knew these men's names. Um, Connor, Vic, Mike, Jordan, and there's somebody else, right? Alex. Now Alex did look nice, but Alex, he not walking out that dang aisle, child. Talking about I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous yet because you're not gonna say yes. That's why you're not nervous. You are not going to say yes. Okay? Just be lying. Just be lying, child. And I'm tired of calling him a soccer coach. I ain't see him coach no soccer. So that was that. That was basically episode 10 to me. And then what's her name? Amber was like, woo, oh my gosh, I'm getting married. Oh my gosh, I'm getting married. So yeah. Episode 10, I was like, it could have been way better. It was too much dang talking. Oh, that's what it was. We finally got to Brittany's house. Baby, my girl has a lash room downstairs. I said, baby, I thought this was I genuinely thought this was a business or something like that. This was the basement of her house. I said, period. Okay, girl. So she's showing him this and showing him that and like doing the lashes and stuff like that. And then they just started talking. And I'm like, he's not giving her no affection. Like she's trying to kiss and hug and talk. But I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is not even giving. It's not given. And then Mike and Emma, and then Christine and Vic doing this little flower date or whatever. I was like, what the heck? And I'm just like, oh, I felt so bad because Brittany was like, he's a man of few words. No, he don't got no words because he doesn't like you. I'm like, girl, I think I need you to know that he does not like you. Like that's what it is. See that, like he doesn't like you, and like she's settling when she doesn't need to be. Like, oh, I'm just gonna take whatever I can get because I bought a dress. Girl, save that dress for somebody else. Save that dress for somebody else, child. Save it for somebody else. And Megan, girl, what? Megan, actually, it's funny I said that. Brie reminds me of Megan. Okay, we need justice for the blue collar men. Because wasn't Sparkle Megan with Jordan, blue collar man? Brie reminds me of Megan in a little bit of like they're successful, they have money, but they are so boring, and they think they are. I'm like, y'all are boring, but Brie reminds me of Hannah when it comes to nagging. Sparkle Megan wasn't a nagger. It was just like I'm making all this money, like this, or whatever. She's actually it's more like the facial features of like why Brie reminds me of Sparkle Megan, but also because it's like the blue collar men, like justice for the blue collar men. Okay, so Connor goes and meets Mr. G Man, G Red. He tried to call her that. She's like, it's Mr. G Man. I'm like, Brie girl, calm down. Like It is not that serious, girl. Sit down somewhere, okay? So that's basically episode 10. I was just like, we could have got to the weddings, child. I was ready for the wedding. I don't got time for no one finale wedding, but that was basically episode 10. Do y'all think Amber was wrong for like giving him the silent treatment? And what do y'all think about this Ashley and Alex situation? Like, and this Chris trying to talk to Jess. Jess is like, baby, you had your chance, you had your time. Give him the boot and get out of there, okay? What y'all think about that? So that was basically episode 10. Real quick in a hurry, vanishing mode. Child, let's get to episode 11 because that's where okay, that's where it has a lot going on, child. Bachelorette parties, meetings. I was just like, okay, maybe the budget is a little low because why are the women at a freaking casino and why are the men at the monster truck? Why are they at the monster truck? Please tell me why they got the people at the monster truck. I'm just literally so confused. But I want to get into like the last dates. I feel like the dates were kind of cute. So yeah, it starts out with like Alex trying to teach Ashley how to play soccer, not going too well. And then they're like all this is so crazy because they're all going out to basically fill out their marriage license. And they got Devontae and Brittany learning how to dance. I'm like, is this about to be for their first dance? Cause that's a lie. Yes, let's get to it. 4 days to the freaking wedding. Literally, Connor is pouring his heart out to Brie. Talking about he loves her on for her worst. This is what I was talking about earlier. And so I think she let Chris get into her head, and it's so crazy because it was like I don't know. I was just like justice for Connor because like he's cool, he's calm and collected, he's not going off and stuff. And she's just like tearing him down. Um and like, oh, I love you because you love me. I love you because you love. Girl, do you love him? Do you love me? Do you love me? Now that I'm just playing. But yeah, I'm like, he's just like saying all these nice things about her and stuff like that. And he's just like, oh yeah, well, I love you because you love me. I love you because you love me. And long and behold, it's because she switches up on him and starts talking about, yeah, I judged you. But I don't know why. I thought I wanted this. I thought I wanted that. I thought I wanted Alpha Man to order my food for me. You be waiting for me to tell me what I want. Girl, what? It is literally what you want to eat. That he don't know what you want to eat. He don't know you. And then she was like, "Oh yeah." She was like, "You show me so much love." I'm like, "How much love are we showing? It's been 3 weeks. You open up my door for me. You come and wake me up or come get myself from the door. It's been 3 weeks." I be like, the love is an action, and I just feel like they just throw the word love around so much. Like, I love you, 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 I love you. Like, it's only been 3 weeks. Of course, he can go, stay on the phone with you for hours and hours and hours because y'all not doing nothing except the experiment. She's like, but then I was like, they don't live together or whatever. Because she's like, you call me after work and I'm on the phone with you for 3 hours. Okay, girl, you get me flowers. I'm like, yeah, but it's been 3 weeks, so it's like he's doing well, right? But it's like, how do you love him? But then you come back and you flip on him. And you're talking about something, is this a lesson or is this like, am I gonna love you forever? Then she proceeds to say how she's like, I would say no if I walked down the aisle, like you wouldn't say no. He's like, I would say yeah. I was like, justice for Connor. He's so sweet, so nice. And she's literally talking about like, you don't care about your car, you don't care about your house, you got this, you got that. Like you're not materialistic. I don't know how you would show it. Like just going in on the boy. And honestly, I haven't even liked her since Cabo, to be quite honest. Like, women would love a man with the house, with the car, smitten, like, treats her nice. And, like, this man is treating you so nice. And you're, like, going off of him. I said Bree is a pick me, but like she's not a girl. And I'm like, I don't even know if she wants this like well, they call it people are saying it's toxic. Like she wants this toxic love. It's like he's cool, he's calm, girl. He works hard. She's like, oh yeah, now I know that you work hard and like I see it from a different point of view because I was talking to my dad about it. What you want a man to just be yelling at you? You want a man? I need somebody to motivate me to get up to the gym. Well, if you can't motivate yourself, honey, what is a man gonna do to motivate you? Like I'm just so confused. Like what? I like Amber, Jess, and Priyanka. I wish Priyanka would have like found a match in the pile so we could see her because baby, they was eating the dudes up. Okay, like yeah, I don't understand, but she just like berates him, and I'm just like, whoop, another couple down. But she's like she was like she wants somebody that's like has hustle, pride, alpha. I'm like, he has hustle, pride. So like, I just don't understand. I don't really think Connor is a beta man though. Like, I don't think he's a beta man or like an alpha man. Honestly, I just was like, he was way too nice to her after she came from him, and that makes me think that this might have been refilmed because he was too calm for me. You know how they break up sometimes and they're like, oh, break up on camera. So I'm like, was she just saying that stuff to give it like a good breakup so like it could be a really good like reaction? But he really was too calm. Then they're like, oh, let's sit on the couch, let's talk. Girl, boy, it's bye. Um, I'm like this Love is Blind cast. It's like desperate women are mean women. It's you get the Hannahs and the Breeze, and then you get the Britneys and the who else is Ashley's. It's like two types of women that they cast on the show. And then I was like, she's talking about how he doesn't lead and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I think there's a disconnect with leading in because he's leading. He's leading in love and his softness. He's showing you like he's showing up. Like I'm like, that's leading. Like I'm like, I went to a Bible study. We were talking about like how like what does it look like for a man to lead and stuff like that. I'm like, honestly, that's true. Like some men don't know how to lead, but it's like, how do you want to lead? You want to lead you by just ordering food for you? No, he's leading you by showing you grace, by showing you love. He's showing you kindness. Like that's leading to me. He's leading you like to be a nicer person. He's leading into you like softness. Like he's protecting you. He's protecting your feelings. He's not talking to you. I'm like, I think some people got the leading like they got it messed up. Like he's leading his household in a cool, calm, collective way. He got a house. He manages his house. He manages a car. He has a job. Like, um, I think that sometimes leading doesn't always have to be loud. Often the loudest person isn't leading anyways. They just talking, aka Bree. Bree just talking because she really not leading anything either. She trying to go over to see what Chris is going on. That's why she told him not to message. That's why she said, no, don't message him. Don't message Chris. I, on the reunion, I need to know if she talked to Chris after they filmed. And she's like, oh, I passed judgment. Like, duh, girl. But then I'm like, so why are you breaking up with him? I'm like, it's so confusing. You say all this stuff and you was talking crazy. Then you're like, oh, I passed judgment, but I'm breaking up with you. But like, I don't know if I could say yes to you. But like, oh, I think you're really a great person. But I'm like, you're giving mixed false signals. Like, I don't understand. You're giving missed false signals. And that's not good for anybody, honestly. So then I guess they break up. Child. She thinks this is a lesson. I'm like, what? Connor's like, well, I don't think it's a lesson. He's like, I was gonna say yes. He's like, well, it's sad. I just basically wasted all my time. He is a blue collar man, child. We don't know how much vacation he got. And you just out here wasting his time, playing in his face. He's like, well, yeah, I was gonna say yes. He's like, well, I love her. I love her with all my heart. I was like, oh my gosh, justice for Connor. Justice for Connor. Justice for the blue collar boys, child. Him, Jordan, child. Justice for them. Like, what? I'm so confused. I was like, Bree was just like going off, like, y'all didn't even make it to the altar. I thought they was gonna be one of the ones, like, first, I thought they was gonna be one of the ones that made it. But now looking back on it, I'm like, does she not like him because she kept just like being mean to him? But she's just like I love you because you love me. And I'm like, okay, he's showing you all this stuff and he likes you a little bit more. Like it's kind of everything that a woman wants. So I don't know. But I was like, I don't know what she's looking for. And does she know what she's looking for? I don't know how old she is, but like, does she know what she's looking for? Because he's literally giving you everything that you want. Like you all can match up and be about the same place. I don't know how much she makes and stuff like that. But I was like, what is she looking for? Like, what does she think he's missing? But it's okay because Connor gonna find him a good woman. I bet you he already got him a woman. I bet you he already got him a woman, child. I bet you. And Chris probably is single because he's crazy. Chris is crazy. Okay. So yeah. It's so funny because I went to this watch party and I watched this and they were talking about Brittany because Brittany's mom was like, this is faith. This is faith. This is 100% faith. Like she bought a dress. Someone said, this is a TV show. It's like, girl, this is a show now. You might have faith that you might find somebody, but at the end of the day, this is a show. Sadly, it is a show and it's for entertainment. I think that is so horrible because I'm like, people are really out here looking for love and they're going on the show to try to find love and they're playing in people's faces. So I don't really know, but yeah, let me know. Do y'all think that that breakup was re-recorded? Because yeah, Connor was too chill for me, like in my opinion. Like a lesson learned or the love of my life. Like what is crazy to me? And then he was like, "Yeah, well, I'll prove it to you." Like he's talking about how he still wants to prove it and stuff like that. And she's like, "I don't know if it's gonna be now or later." Like, huh? I can't wait until the reunion. And like in the last episode, Amber said that to Jordan. Jordan said that to Amber because Amber's like, baby, Amber is funny. She said, men will lie to you. Men will say this one thing and they'll do something else, period. I said, yes, Amber. She's like, men will lie to you. Men will say this. He's like, well, you're comparing me to like other dudes that I don't know. Like, that's not fair. Like, I don't know what to tell you if I've showed up for you this much times and like I'm still gonna compare it. He's like, that's not fair. And I guess I can kind of agree with it. Like, that's not fair because she don't know them other guys or he don't know them other guys. But she's like, men will lie to you. She needs to run for president. These men will lie. They will do this. They will do that. Let him know, Amber. Okay. If y'all like Amber, like the lie. Now, if y'all don't like Amber, don't not like the lie. But just like the lie if you like Amber. I just like it was so funny. So now we're back. Now we are on track. So basically, my philosophy is that if it's the first wedding, somebody's gonna say no. But baby, leading up to this woman, leading up to this wedding. I think that Emma, she likes the attention, but she should be with Chris because child or Alex, because no kids is over there, child. Okay. Um, Mike family don't understand Kofor, they don't like it. He was like, we're traditional, we're traditional. Okay, well, your son is non-traditional, clearly, because he went on the show. Emma's like so excited, but the baby, the mama, Patty is pissed, and she want grandkids. And side note, I'm tired of people like comparing Cam and Lauren to Vic and Christine. I'm like, they are not alike. Just because they're black and white, they are not alike. We got to fall in love with Lauren and Cameron's story. We got an inch of Christine and Vic's story. Okay. Side note. But Mike's mom was like, I'm concerned about you. I said, baby, the mama wants to make sure he's gonna say no, child. The dad said, as parents, I said, well, shoot, we don't know because if he with Emma, we don't know if they're gonna have kids, child. But I was like, oh, that's gonna be in his mind. The parents are confused because of the show. But I'm like, do people not tell their parents that they're going on the show? Like, do they not understand the concept? You see somebody, you never met him, and then boom. But also it could just be the show, like, okay, just keep saying that you don't know what they look like. Keep saying you don't know what they look like. But Emma says yes after all this. You're patient, you're safe, you're kind. She says yes. I'm really surprised she even said yes. I thought she was going to say no. But what if she really was going to say no and then they said yes? And I'm confused. Well, Emma's mom gave her like some earrings from her dad or something like that. I want to know if the sister is married, Hannah, because girl, the girl was rolling her eyes after the kids. I'm like, child, y'all stressing me out. So I'm like, that must mean Mike has to say no because like I don't think he's feeling the she doesn't want kids because baby she did a 2 minute speech. So I'm like, is he gonna say no? My philosophy that is like the first couple is gonna be a no. Like that's just me. Like I don't think they would show like a wedding. I don't think that the first wedding is going to be the first couple that gets married because it's just like okay, you usually wait to the end so you don't do no spoilers, but they could just do that to you so that you could watch the next episode. But here, it was just another episode. So I don't really know. But that's just me. I'm like, I don't think they get married because they showed them at the first wedding and then it ended. So I don't really know. Oh yeah, let's talk about okay. I Netflix, they might have went skipping on the apartments, but baby, that budget was in that ceremony. The wedding was nice. Okay. The budget went to the weddings. They said, you got to make it here to get this. Okay. The little girls were so cute. I think one of them was Emma's niece. Um, so that was really cute. I didn't really care for the bringing up the kids in the vows. Like, child, those are deal breakers for y'all. Like, those are deal breakers, and the deal breakers are apparent, and y'all are still stumbling over them. Emma doing all that talking, like I said, she's still saying yes. I really thought she was gonna say no. I said Mike is gonna get nervous because he's gonna hear all that. He's gonna be like family, family, kids, kids. She don't know. Da, da, da. That's just my opinion. But what do y'all think? Y'all think he gonna say yeah? Y'all think he gonna say no? Um, yeah. So that's kind of how it ends. Um, but let's talk about Alex. Alex is not. Alex is gonna say no because his house situation, he's talking about, I think I see myself living in Florida, have a trust fund in Dubai, have a this, that, bit, that. Baby, that is unstable. Ashley Ashley likes stability. And we don't have how y'all staying out of Airbnbs. Like it's okay to stay and visit Airbnb, but you living out of Airbnbs. Boy, what? I'm like, he just like his mama. He just wants to be a nomad and just live. I'm just confused on how he got on this show. It's like y'all find dudes on LinkedIn with a job and like, oh, he's good. And none of his Airbnb said Columbus. So I don't know how he got it there. I'm so confused. Do y'all think we're gonna see Vic and Christine wedding? I'm very skeptical. And we're gonna see their wedding or not because we barely seen any of them. Okay. But I think they might have showed a little bit of it. So maybe, but I'm just like, I'm very skeptical, child, on what we're gonna see. And then the previews. Ashley is walking out in the preview. So I'm like, maybe she said nothing. Maybe she got fed up. Oh, someone was like, shit. Somebody was like, well, she called him a liar. Was that her mama or was that his mama? Child. Because all that boy do is dang lie. So I'm sorry. I know this was a little hectic. I know it was a little all over the place. But there we go. Okay. So let me know. What y'all think about episodes 10 and 11. Next week is the finale. So hopefully I will be able, I don't know, I'm not gonna make no promises to be live next Thursday, but it'll probably be after. Um we'll see though. So if you like this, make sure you like this live. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you want to be part of the Lieshia's Lounge crew. Okay, I like that. Lieshia's Lounge crew. Let me write that down. If you want to be part of the flight crew, the lounge crew, okay, whatever it is. We just lounging, taking flights. We in Ohio. We gotta see where we're going next. Oh, where do y'all think? I heard it was Philly the next season. Where do y'all think the next season at? And it's cracking me up that it's Ohio and it's the state, child. But because I don't think they really went more than one city in the other states. But like Ohio's like you be in Columbus, you could be in Cincinnati, you could be in Cleveland, you could be in wherever, you could be wherever, and you could just come to the Columbus, Ohio. But that they were filming in Columbus, so I thought that was very interesting to me. But yeah, let me know like where do you think the next season is going to be at? Um, where you would like it to be at, and let me know would you ever go on the show. Let me know. All right, thank y'all so much for watching. I will see y'all next week. Bye.